Okay, I've cut the curve out on one set and cleaned it up with a sander. And I've also cut one of them down the middle and took about a 1-inch chunk out of there. Now, the next step is the joinery. I'm going to slide the camera over. For all the tool geeks in the audience here, feast your eyes on this little number. This is a Hoffman PDS-32. It's a doweling machine, and it's made overseas in Germany. The thing of it is, it's actually made by Maffel, and they're big into timber framing type tools, but they actually make this machine for Hoffman. Now, there is an aside on that. This machine has been made obsolete as far as Hoffman is concerned, because Festool has come out with a loose tenon joining system called the Domino, and instead of a dowel, it cuts a slot, a mortise slot, and then they have loose tenons they call dominoes, and they look like dominoes. They're little flat pieces and come in various sizes. Basically, they look like this, the end of this tenon here, only they're pressed kind of like a biscuit joint. And some of you out there that don't have any idea what I'm talking about, it doesn't really matter. The main thing is this. I'm going to see if I can get this set right so that it looks good on the camera. This will do a pair at a time, a pair of dowels. I've taken one of the bits out because I don't have enough room. These are centered 1.25 inches center to center. This works with the European style 32 millimeter system, which is about 1.25 inches. And remember, I only have 1.5 inches over here on the pieces. Incidentally, I would love to buy a domino system, but if I would keep up with every tool that came out, I would be broke, probably. And my wife would not be very happy with me. I try to spend very conservatively. Everything I own here in the shop is paid for. And I didn't borrow any money to purchase any of this stuff. A lot of it I bought used, either at an auction or from a private individual. And one nice thing about woodworking machinery, it's kind of known as big iron in the industry, and America doesn't really have, and some people will probably get upset when I say this, America doesn't really have a big woodworking, a big iron producer as far as a lot of standard shop tools. Now, we do have like Como routers and other CNC machines that are made here in the United States that are considered big iron machines. But as far as table saws go, most woodworking shops, you know, if you've got a Powermatic or a Delta, you know, that's about the biggest American made. And actually, they're not even made in America anymore. Powermatic got bought out a number of years ago. Delta just sold their stuff to a company in Taiwan. So anyway, the company that makes my wide belt is still in America, but it got bought out too by Safety Speed Cut, which is now known as Safety Speed. This is just kind of rambling on here, just an aside as I'm thinking about things. Back to our joinery here. Naturally, being made in Europe, they don't use the English system, so I have an 8 millimeter bit in here. 8 millimeter is approximately 3/8 of an inch. And what I need to do now is drop this fence down and then set up my height. I want to about center that in here, so I need to come down 3/4. 3/4 is approximately 19 millimeters. And I'm wondering, no, I probably don't have a setup for that. I'll have to go off the fence here. And make a test cut. There's 20. There's 19. I'll make a test cut, which I won't show on the video, and then I'll be back.